Hi,
Hi
my name
there.
is Lenny. And this
And
is
Jacinta.
We're the co-founders of Kimberly Wild Gubinge. Today we're going to be talking about design and branding of our company. First, a little intro from ourselves, and
Who
you
we are.
know who I am, so that's enough about me. No, only joking. I'm Aboriginal descent, Bardi and Kidgit mob. Where I live is my family's country, and I'll let Jess introduce herself.
I came up to the Kimberley 23 years ago. I fell in love with the people, the landscape, the culture. Lenny and I have 4 children together. We've lived 18 years in a remote area, so we're about 175 kilometres north of Broome. And we've developed this business about 3 years ago. And so today we're going to talk about the very first thing we did was work out what we were going to call it and how we were going to brand it and what kind of logo we were going to have. So, well, the fruit itself is called the Gubinge locally, and I'll let you quickly talk about that.
Yeah, so Gubinge is Bard language, and we also have another name for it, is Muddle, but we widely known as Gubinge. Everybody here in the Kalari region, even further, use that terminology to describe that fruit, and hence why we named our product Gubinge, because in WA a lot of people know it as that, better commercially known as Kakadu plum.
We wanted to use the word Gubinge because we thought it was really important. That's the name of the fruit, that's what it's recognised as, and we wanted to include that in our marketing. We also wanted to talk about where it was from, so because you can get Kakadu plum right across the top end of Australia, but this was coming specifically from the Kimberley, so hence the word Kimberley in our name. And then we wanted the word wild in there because it's a wild harvested fruit. It's harvested from the bush. It's not harvested from a plantation, so hence we came up with the name Kimberley Wild Gubinge.
So around our community here, we have a couple of 100 trees, that, in a 10-kilometre radius around our community, and that's where we go harvesting.
Yeah.
When it's time to start picking our fruit.
Going back to the design aspects, basically we just wanted to portray it for what it is, which is the fruit. So we came up with the name Kimberley Wild Gubinge. We had really relaxed conversations about how we were going to market it and how we were going to get that branding out. We decided that lots of people, as we've said, know it as Kakadu plum, so we decided to use another lot of words underneath our logo, which
the person that doesn't know it as Gubinge will know, Kakadu plum, so they know it's kind of talking about the same thing.
Yeah, so we also, in our logo and in our name, we've got Kimberley Wild Gubinge, the world's finest Kakadu plum, and that was to link in both those names for that fruit because it is a new and emerging fruit and a lot of people have never heard of it. So initially we came up with just some hand-drawn images is just where we started. And we played around. We wanted to play on the fact that it's a green plum, and we felt that green was just sort of the colour we wanted to work with. The plum's green, it's about new life, it's a nutrition, it's a very healthy fruit. So initially we came up with this graphic image.
Yeah, because like the colour, I mean, Gubinge is all shades of green, and also some of them have a little pink tinge to them, or red.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so that was how we first started playing with what we were going to call our brand, or establishing the logo, and now there was the work towards trying to now digitalise all of this, and we knew we had to work with a graphic designer for that. So that will be our next little video, how we kept working on this initial logo and branding and the story behind that.
Thank you.
Thanks.